Off the sauce and I'm geeked up. Don't come with that weak stuff. Marshawn, I'm in beast mode. I'm a G nigga, live the G code. Off the sauce and I'm geeked up. Don't come with that weak stuff. Marshawn, I'm in beast mode. I'm a G nigga, live the G code. Nickelodeon, I'm all that.
Space City Brothers podcast.
We are a Martha Stewart fan podcast. We're just going to talk about Martha Stewart and all her incredible accomplishments throughout her 10-year career. We're not going to talk about the jail stuff.
America's sweetheart.
Yes.
My president.
Of course. Like, who else? Who else would it be? Beyonce? Please.
Obama's. Out of here, B. Out of here.
Hillary? More like Jellery. Am I right? Up top? Yeah? No?
No.
No? Okay.
We can't celebrate one white woman and tear down another, okay? They've been through enough, Tevin.
And there goes our black woman demographic. Only people gonna be listening to this podcast left is probably gonna be like Jewish Americans. But just give it time. I'll probably say something to offend them too. So, but yeah, welcome back to the Space City Brothers podcast. I am your host with the most, the MC of all time, the greatest showman of our generation.
That's not true at all.
The voice of the time.
Neither is that.
I am the lead singer of the time.
No,
I'm the head of the Jackson 5.
Okay, let me know when you're done lying.
I'm the JC of Rockefeller. I am the Lil Wayne of Young Money. I am the best person ever, the Obama of podcasting. Henny Pendergrass, aka Spacey Tev, alongside of me is
so goddamn long.
Alongside
We're
of me
already
is
3 minutes in.
Alongside of me is this guy. He's a person. He's not important.
I'm the one who
my show.
Basically makes this whole thing
This is my show.
Space City.
Yeah, because you're a worker.
No,
I don't have to do anything. I'm the voice.
No,
I'm the face. You're the behind the scenes.
Okay, well now you're out.
I'm Ron Burgundy. You're Carolina.
You're out now. I'm just doing my own podcast now.
Oh man. Speaking of Ron Burgundy,
this is a good podcast.
Yeah, bro. I listened to it. You didn't even have to tell me. I just randomly was like, Garen was like, somebody was like in the group chat, like, "Yo, this Ron Burgundy podcast is amazing." And I heard about it, but I was like, "Oh, like, come on."
I don't remember if it was me or Garen first. I listened to it and I was going to tell y'all, but I was at work.
That shit was hilarious. When Shorty said, "What happens if a coworker, somebody comes in, you come into the office late, and they pour hot scalding coffee on you, and you have 30-degree burns."
Yeah, that was me first.
That was you?
Yeah, because I listened to it.
That shit was hilarious. He said, well, just to, hypothetically speaking, the person in question hadn't been asleep for about 3 days. I lost my shit at that part.
That shit was so funny. What killed me when he was like, you're a doctor. All right, I got this bunion on my foot. It hurts me. I can't even wear a loafer. I have to wear orthopedic shoes. He's like, oh no, I'm not that kind of doctor. It's like, what? he couldn't understand. And then later on, he's like, oh, I also have this thing about my back, where my back really hurts and my teeth hurt all the time. But you're not a medical doctor, so I don't know how much you can help me.
That shit is hilarious, bro.
My favorite, the crazy part where he's like, "This is a true crime podcast," and then he immediately says 2 closed, straightforward cases. Like the first was like she stabbed her boyfriend with a knife. Her prints were on it. She pled guilty in court. Wow, such a deep and ominous case. It's like, what? And then I don't even remember what the second one was. What was the second one?
I don't remember the second one.
I don't remember the second one. And then And then he was like, and then we're talking about the Zodiac Killer.
I didn't even hear that part.
Rafael Eduardo Cruz, the Zodiac Killer. He flat out he immediately said Ted Cruz was the Zodiac Killer. Bruh. And then they were like, no, I think that's the internet. And it's like, oh no, he's the Zodiac Killer.
Yeah.
It's right there.
I didn't even hear that part.
That shit was funny.
The fuck, marry, kill part had to be that was that.
That was some hoe ass shit.
Marry, kill.
They just named three serial killers, and then like,
I don't think that's. I'm not comfortable with doing that.
And then Badger Carolina into answering, and then she does. She's like, they're like, oh my god, how dare! Like, why would you do that? What's wrong with you?
He said, oh my god, Carolina, I'm just so disgusted that you would fuck Ted Bundy. she was like going off of looks. And goes right back to loops around to our old podcast. White women love Ted Bundy.
No, the thing is, it was fuck, marry, kill, and then they were like, no, you need to answer. And so she was like, okay, well, I'm gonna play the game
off of looks. If we're going off of looks,
and she was like, I'm gonna play the game, and then like, why would you do that? Like, come on, fella.
Well, she did choose Ted Bundy first, so let me find out Ted Bundy's the Zac Efron of serial killers. Because he looks like Zac. Okay. And
then there was like, he was like, if a woman breaks up with you, can you have her arrested? she left a note on my door that was just the middle finger. She was so stupid.
Dog, did you hear the second one when they was going through the Rolodex of people?
Yeah, it's like girl with the nose ring.
Girl with the nose ring.
911.
Why do you have 911? It's like a safety net. You know, I just don't want to need it.
Forget it. It's like,
forget it.
See, what's the number to emergency? 911. It's right there in the Rolodex.
He's like, what's the number to information? 311. Oh, can you put that in the Rolodex?
Make sure you put that on one of the cards.
Like I said, Deepak, you have Deepak Chopra's number, and then they called it, and then a woman answered. She was like, hello. Oh, hang up.
So I think that was Valerie. Yeah, I think you're gonna have to call her back to get to the girl with the nose ring. It's like right now. It's like no. Well, not right now, but later.
Oh man, what does that nigga say? Oh, the beginning of that one where you're talking about somebody stopped and picked him up at a grocery store. Some famous sax singer picked him up in a grocery store, and he went on a trip with him. His like crack, meth, other illicit drugs, women of the night.
I don't remember that part.
He's like 2 hour trip. He's like 2 hours. It's like, how long were you on tour? Roughly 2 hours, however it takes to get to Encino. I was just like 2 hours. Oh,
it was like I think you were actually in Mexico.
Yeah, he said the big wall with the guards. I forgot that part. He said the big wall with the guards and the people passing out trinkets on the road. That's definitely Mexico. Oh man, I love Will Ferrell. He still got it.
Yeah,
sometimes I doubt he has it with the movies he make, but he still got it.
I think it's discouraged because Ron Burgundy is a excellent character.
He really is.
It's basically like he'll fixate on like the randomest thing, then he'll go on for a long time about something and then just be completely incorrect
about it,
and it has like absolutely no remorse for anything he does.
Who's your favorite Will Ferrell character?
I don't know. That's a tough question.
Not including Ron Burgundy.
That's a tough one.
I would say Jackie Moon.
Yeah, probably Jackie Moon. Let me think. What other Will Ferrell movies?
I don't remember the dude from the other guy. I don't remember his character's name from the other guy.
You know what? The other guys was really funny because
Step Brothers.
He was like a nerd, but he was just like he was just a nerd with like a dry humor. Like he was so fun. He was so tickled by female body inspector on the mug. But then he has like a hot wife and he just hates her.
Bro, he just hates her. He just hates her. Can you please like cover up? Please?
Can you put on some clothes?
She had on like a full fucking dress and
Full
shit.
evening gown and
Bruh.
shit, dinner gown.
Oh my god.
It's like, why are you dressed like a hobo? with the titties out, with the titties out, it's just, why are you dressed like a hobo? Put on some real clothes.
Oh my god. Step Brothers, his character was.
Step Brothers was funny, but I think that was
them.
the tag team.
Yeah,
like the tag team combo. It's between the other guys and Jackie Moon, because I really love Semi Pro.
Bro,
I watched that movie like 18 times,
and it has Andre 3000 in it.
Yeah, that movie was really good,
bro, hilariously good, and it has D. Ray Davis in it too. D. Ray Davis is in the movie.
D. Ray Davis, was it Woody Harrelson?
Woody Harrelson, who was hilarious. He was fucking that dude's wife or his ex-girl who was married to that one nigga, and that one nigga was just okay with it. He tried to join in and shit.
No, he walked in on them having sex on the couch because they sent him away, and he's just like, oh, well, I'm just gonna jerk it here.
Bro, he was just fine with this shit.
With his hand down his pants, and then they're like, oh, no. He's like, no, don't stop, because I'm here.
Keep going, buddy. He was like, nah, man, that's kind of weird. Oh, man. Well, that was our Will Ferrell appreciation portion of the show. You can expect that every episode on the Spacey Brothers podcast / the Martha Stewart appreciation post podcast. So I was thinking, since we're talking about movies and shit, what's a better movie, Richie Rich or Blank Check?
I don't remember Richie Rich. I vaguely remember Blank Check because my neighbor had it in like 93.
That was a great movie for a kid. As a kid, that was an awesome movie.
Because I remember he had the check, he typed $1 million on it, and then he was just buying shit, but I don't remember what happened.
Which, at that time, $1 million would have got you nowhere near about the shit he had. Like,
yeah, it would.
$1 million in 1987 or 1993 was the 90s, right?
Yeah.
90s.
But $1 million then is what, like 5 now? Let me see.
Nah, I don't know about that.
And everything he bought was like $20K.
Yeah.
I don't think he bought anything that extravagant. Did he buy a house?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe never.
He bought a big ass house, like a big ass mansion with a helicopter pad and shit, I think.
But that's what, like 2 million, 5 million?
The nigga only had $1 million check.
Oh, never mind.
What the fuck? Not like you put infinite on this shit.
I'm trying to find an inflation calculator. Okay, here we go. The amount of money: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 million. Initial year, let's say 1993. Final year, 2018. $1 million. It says what costs $1 million in 1993 would cost $1,754,000 in 2018.
Damn, that's sad.
So what? Only about 2 million.
Only about 2 million. Ugh, that's terrible for our economy. Thinking about what some shit costs, like
$1 million now was about 563,000 in 1993.
Oh,
so basically
about $500,000.
Basically doubled a little bit. Almost doubled.
How much did he have? Let's go look it up. I don't know exactly how much he had.
And Richie Rich, I don't even remember seeing Richie Rich. Was it a live action?
Yeah, live action with Macaulay Culkin.
No, I don't remember seeing it.
I think that was Macaulay Culkin.
Let's see, Richie Rich.
And Sinbad was Sinbad in that movie? I think Sinbad wasn't in that movie.
Richie Rich is from 1994.
Richie Rich was ill.
You know what? I think I've seen it. I have, like, looking at the cover, it kind of looks familiar.
You remember? Because he took over his dad's company after they mysteriously crashed or some shit. And he had a McDonald's in his house, which was ill. He had a full-size basketball court. Niggas was riding dirt bikes and ATVs on a nigga property. They had a catapult gun. What else?
You know, I think I've only seen this movie once. It's not like
That used to be
freaking
my movie back
Mouse
in the day.
Hunt.
This nigga called back the Mouse Hunt.
I mean, I've seen it movie like
Oh
at least
my
100
God.
times.
What movie was? Oh yeah, Three Ninjas is on on Hulu now.
Okay, and I watched
The
Three
original.
Ninjas in the last 3 months, and I'm good.
I was
Macaulay
just saying.
Culkin. I've seen Richie Rich. I don't remember it.
How old is Macaulay Culkin?
Probably what, like, damn, he was born in 1980, so he's what, like 40?
God damn, I think it was like
39? 39.
13 and
38.
93. That makes sense. I don't know why I thought he was a lot older or a lot younger. Like 94, I was 4. So, anyways, I just thought about that shit. What's a better movie, Richie Rich or Blank Check? Both rich ass niggas. Both had like dope ass shit. But yeah, that's about it. Did you watch the Grammys?
No,
You didn't watch the
I
Grammys?
don't care.
I thought you would have an opinion about Cardi B winning Rap Album of the Year. And
But we already know the Grammys is not actually for us. It's what white people think is popular.
True.
So that's why Macklemore and fucking that's why Macklemore and fucking Cardi B can win rap album.
I mean, I like Cardi B. I'd rather it be Cardi B than like Iggy Azalea. She ain't never gonna win a Grammy.
Who?
Iggy Azalea.
Is she even putting out music?
I don't even know. She be going on tours and shit. People be paying to go see her. Like, what sound does she got? She must be real popping in Australia. She's like, I can't. She couldn't make it in the States. So she was like, let me go the fuck home.
California, and they like garbage.
Who is she dating? She dating some nigga.
Who cares? No, I didn't watch the Grammys, and I didn't even bother looking. We hated on the Grammys last year, but I didn't even care this year. Yeah. I heard, what's her name? Her won like 3.
Yeah, her got, I think, R&B. I know she got R&B Album of the Year. She still didn't take them glasses off. I wonder what's behind them glasses.
Oh, you can see it if you I mean, she was on the news at like 11 for being like a musical genius.
Oh, word?
Yeah, you can go look it up. And she was on Apollo.
Is she blind?
No.
Oh, she just likes wearing glasses?
I don't know.
Maybe that's just a whole little thing.
Let's see. I don't even know. I was typing her wiki. Look, her without glasses. Hold on. It looks like this article explains it.
It's like sensitive to light or something like
Nah.
that.
I think it's like
makes her feel secure and comfortable.
No. You're making a lot of assumptions.
You just denying everything. Like shutting everything. No.
I'm
leaving you.
You're saying stupid shit.
I'm giving you honest a guy like this is some shit an artist would say or do. You know. No. Like what's the explanation?
She's basically saying she wants her music to speak for itself.
Shut the fuck up. And niggas don't need to see her eyes for your music. Does she have like a fucking what's the shit
They're saying media outlets obsessed over the fact that in Sia like fashion she kept her identity hidden. In person and in photographs she still keeps sunglasses on to obscure eyes. Why did she do that over and over again? She explained she wants the music to speak for itself.
Shut the fuck up. I'd rather you say you have anxiety and it helps you feel more comfortable than you like. I can't see your eyes, but because I want the music to speak for it. All right. Next.
Well, this looks like a picture of her without glasses.
I don't know why I care so much. That's the sad part.
Well, a lot of R&B artists and stuff, a lot of women have been told they can't do a specific thing because they don't have a look. So she was like, fuck it. I'm not even going to even bother about that. I'm just going to wear glasses all the time. Maybe she saw Ab-Soul doing it and she was like, you know what? I'm doing that shit. I'm fucks with it.
I fuck with that.
Except Ab-Soul just damn near died and can't open his eyes all the way and is very sensitive to light. And he needs like a corn. I wonder, did he ever get a corneal transplant? Well, I'm not looking it up. What Russian town is being invaded by polar bears? That sounds like
It sounds like the plot of a game or some shit. But really, it's just global warming.
that sounds like a bad game. That sounds like a let's play.
Right. Like a terrible indie let's play. It's a remote Russian town. I had the name of it, but I left my notes at the house. Over 50 polar bears strolled into the small military town Belusha Guba. I don't give a fuck if I'm saying that right or not. It's Russian. Who cares? Located in northern Russian.
Well, they're going to run our country in a year. So.
Well, when that happens, then I'll start caring. So basically, these polar bears just fucking came ashore, nigga. It just was like, all right, because we're destroying their habitats and shit, and it's hard to find food now for them. So niggas just came to fucking shore. They're pushing more and more inland till they finally reach this little town. And
yeah, I've seen that on a couple documentaries. Where
them niggas is shook.
They keep like moving closer and closer to civilization because it's like the ice caps are melting. They can't hunt those for seals, so it's like they keep being forced out away from the open water and shit. And it's like, well, you're getting closer to people.
You know what I'm saying? That's generally really what happens.
You can find some form of food around people,
which they are. They're in trash dumps and strolling through hallways and shit. I shit my pants. I'm not even gonna lie. If I went to go to work one morning and I opened up the door and it's like 3 polar bears just walking through my hallway. And it's a little ass Russian town, so it's not like the doors are not like oak wood, nigga. These are flimsy ass plywood doors. The nigga just press on it too hard, he definitely gonna break through. And polar bears aren't like grizzly bears and black. Them niggas is mean. Them niggas they ain't the coke bears. Them niggas is coke bears, nigga. They will rip your throat out.
I saw one documentary. It was like experimenting on what attracts bears and shit, and it was like if you have meat or sugar, then they will come find that shit,
bro.
And then they had like a van where they put like Snickers bars in it, and it was like 3 or 4 bears, and they just like tore the van apart. Like,
bro,
they was like shoving in the windows till they just like broke on the hinge, and then they was shoving on the little sunroof and broke that in. It was just all up in that hole,
bro. Bears are fucking tanks of this animal
and these
species.
were like just black bears. They're not even as big as polar bears. Like polar bears are like fucking
what, 3
fucking
tons?
Andre the Giant size.
Yeah,
and
you know
shit.
what I'm saying? Niggas is big as shit, bro.
Be smacking on shit.
And they mean as fuck too. They ain't nice. They don't like just I'm not gonna investigate. It was like if you got something,
I'm running up.
They gonna take that shit. It ain't no let me put my mask on. No, it's you in broad daylight. Let me get that.
Run that shit.
Let me get that. Oh, you got some salmon on you, bro? Let me get that real quick off you.
Oh, a seal? Yeah. be stealing off on seals at each other and
bro,
shit.
It ain't no let you get away either. It's nah, nigga. It's nah. It ain't no get down or lay down. It's just lay down and give me what you got, and then I might come back for you later.
They wear all white and then also be covered in each other's blood,
bro.
For like 3 days.
You feel me? Like polar bears are great. I love them. I love that they're just ruining this Russian town, just strolling through the neighborhood. They had to declare a state of emergency for the town because it's just 50 of them.
Yeah,
just 50. Oh, bro, 50 polar bears just walking through the town, not giving a fuck. What?
That's the ice festival,
bruh.
It's like, oh, come play with the polar bear cubs. Oh no, it's actually 50 full grown polar bears, and none of them have had anything to eat.
You imagine being the nigga who first saw them coming on shore, just like, oh, that's a polar bear. He's kind of close. Oh, there's another one. It must be a family. Oh, 2, 3, 4,
12,
5. Yo, somebody call the mayor. Yo, somebody call the mayor. Get in the house, Helen. Get in the house, Olga.
Get in the house and close the door right now. Close the goddamn door.
Put the gate up. Oh man, get your AK ready. So now they're talking about killing the polar bears because Niggas next to the kids.
I don't know what's the solution for that. I have no idea how you gonna resolve.
They just there now, but that's the fucked up part.
Polar bears.
They haven't decided what they're gonna do yet, so the polar bears are just there. Like they just hanging out in town and shit.
I don't know what you do.
Niggas ain't going to work. I'm not going to work. I'm not going outside. There's polar bears out there. There's 50 of them. It's not like there's 2 or 3.
I really have no idea what to do.
Yeah, you can't outrun no bear, nigga. Especially not a bear who does snow. Like, what the fuck? That's even worse.
I don't know what to tell you, B. Fucking polar bear. What's the Anna Delvey story?
So, you know we've been talking about Firefest and shit the last couple of weeks, right?
What am I looking for?
So, I was looking up different, scammers and shit. And really, I got this from the documentary. I actually watched it because I was bored one night. I didn't plan on watching that shit, but I actually watched it.
Did you watch both of them?
Yeah. I don't like how they try to make it seem like one of them, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was a Hulu one. Try to make it seem like it was these influencers' fault for fucking, everything. Because if they weren't so influential, then people wouldn't have gone to the... No, nigga. First of all... if the nigga actually did what he was supposed to do, you wouldn't even heard about the shit.
Well, that would be the Hulu one because the Hulu went more into like the influencer shit. But I don't think they were blaming. I think they were just saying that these are the times that kind of allowed it to. These are the times that kind of because it feels like if it was 10 years ago. That wouldn't, if he would have had to do a whole different strategy to get that off.
I mean, but not necessarily. So don't blame it on the time. This is the times now.
No, it's not the time's fault, but that's the environment he was able to use. It was like that's what he was able to exploit. Basically, it was saying like that strategy worked on this specific subset of people. Yeah. Because people got FOMO and are scrolling through Instagram and it's like I want to hang with a bunch of models. It's not like it was like 30. It's not like it was like 30-year-old Wall Street people that he was getting on that house. It was like fucking Instagram and YouTube people,
25-year-olds and shit with money, with people's money. Excuse me.
It was just saying like that was like the crowd of people that they were like basically just going for
definitely.
Because that was the whole Magnesis thing. It's like all these young people fresh out of college. They don't have money for an actual black card, but it's like, you can have this Magnesis card that feels like is important.
Yeah.
And it's just piggybacking. It's basically just copying your actual credit card that's just plastic and then taking money off to fund his whatever other thing he wanted to do.
Yeah. He's such a liar, though.
Yeah, lied his ass off constantly.
It really got me when he was like, when I was in 2nd grade, we had these computers, and I hacked the computers, and I locked the teachers out of the computers, and I had to put up a message to say that if you need your crowns sharpened, come to me, Billy, whatever. I was like, nigga, you a fucking liar. You ain't no goddamn way in hell a 2nd-year-old is that competent enough to know how to lock niggas out of computers in a time when computers weren't even really a thing.
I don't know if he even locked it. I think
that's what he said. He said I locked the teachers out of the computers, and I put up a digital message that said if you're looking for.
I thought he locked them like out of the room.
I thought he said he locked them out of the computer.
I thought he said he locked them out the room. I don't know. I don't care. I wouldn't have. If that nigga broke my crayons, we'd have been coming to blows.
2nd grade, just fighting Billy.
Yeah, fuck that.
The weird ass Billy kid. Then he was like,
I only went to school with black people in 2nd. It was maybe like 3 white people in the whole school at that time. So we'd have been boxing.
So Anna Delvey, this story is kind of wild, bro. So it starts off with this girl, this black girl. I think she was black. Her name was Neff, but I couldn't really tell if she was black, but I think she was black. She was a concierge at a hotel, and she starts the story off by telling them about this girl who staying at the hotel. It's the 11 Howard in Manhattan, I think. Shorty's supposed to be loaded with cash. You know what I'm saying? She flipping money everywhere. She tipping niggas in $100 bills. She tipping Neff in $100 bills to get all the info about where to go, where to eat, who to talk to, this, that, and the fifth. Shorty got money. You know what I'm saying? She's supposed to be doing it big. She flying in and out of town, paying everything in cash. Red flag one. You don't have no card. You're supposed to be as rich as you is, and you paying everything in cash. Everything in cash. So fast forward. She went to an event, right? I forgot where the fuck the event was, but she went to an event. She met this museum curator. I think this was a curator, founder, museum founder. She's like, oh, I want to go on a trip with you, this, that, and the fifth. We're going to go on vacation. He was like, cool, I'm with it. She tells him to put everything on his card, on his credit card, and I'll pay you back later. So
that's the immediate no.
The two of them went on a vacation on this nigga dime. You know what I'm saying? Staying in fancy hotels. It really got me. The part that got me was when nigga was like, oh yeah, it was real cheap. It was about $3,000, so I didn't even notice it was gone. I was like, nigga, what? I'm in the wrong business. Museum founders make that much money? Finna turn my mama garage into a museum. But anyways, Shorty gets back to the States. Shorty, this whole time, the chick, she's trying to get a business started. She wants to start I think it was a club. It was like a club / museum or some shit. So she's really doing it though. She's like talking to people. You know what I'm saying? She's talking to lawyers. She's talking to everybody. At some point, she gets with, I forgot, it was somebody famous. Their lawyer. The lawyer puts him in contact with another dude who's known for opening up business. This, that, and the fifth. She's really serious about this shit, even though she's still taking these trips. And people said it was kind of weird. At one point, they said some shit like she has so much money that she can't keep track of it all. That's the reason why she doesn't pay anybody back.
No.
I was like, what sense does that make? It's like she'll do weird shit like she'll have one of her friends put a taxi on their credit card from the airport. You know what I'm saying? Like she'll call them up from the airport and be like, hey, can you put this taxi on your credit card? And people will be like, yeah, sure, why not? That's another thing. You just like, you know what I'm saying?
That sounds like some white nonsense. Because I'd have been like, no, nigga, do you need a ride from the airport?
Calling people up. So, long story short, it comes to a head eventually. People find out the real kicker is here's a crazy story. So she went on vacation, right? She was trying to take the girl Neff with her on vacation. Neff mama, this is why I think she was black. Neff mama was like, hell no, you better not go on vacation with that girl. That girl crazy as hell. Don't go on vacation. Neff was like, nah, I'm not gonna go. By this time, she done got kicked out of the hotel because she hasn't been paying. She hasn't been paying them niggas at all. They said she racked up about $30,000 in charges and shit. And they kept telling that they wanted their money, but she kept telling them a wire transfer was coming to the hotel. So in the 11th hour, they get a wire transfer for $30,000 out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But she's still not paying the money. She's still accumulating charges. She's not paying the money. So they lock her out, throw her out the hotel. She goes to another hotel. She's there for about a week. They do the same thing, lock her ass out of her room, throw her shit out. She went to another hotel 2 days later. They threw her ass out too. And so that's when she decides she's going to go on vacation. So she goes on vacation. She's in Morocco, I think. She doesn't have money to pay for the the hotel. She tells him she gave him a credit card, and the credit card got declined. So she just pulls out like on her phone a notepad full of just credit card numbers. Try all of those. All of them get declined, bro. All of them get declined, bro. This girl is out of her fucking mind, dog. So then,
try all these hoes,
bro. Just try. That's just on my phone. Like, no, not physical cards. Just numbers and names. Try those. So they just declined. So she has a trainer. The trainer that's taking this girl in from wing. So she took the trainer and another girl on trip to Morocco. The trainer got sick, had to fly back. Trainer flies back. The other girl's down there. A couple of days later, she get a call. The trainer get a call. She's like, "Oh my God, they trying to arrest me." So she get on the phone. The trainer gets on the phone. She's like, "What happened? What's wrong?" She said, "This girl owes us about $9,000, something like that. She need to pay us, or we gonna throw her ass in jail." So then the girl asked the trainer, "Hey, can you front this for me?" I said, "What?" She asked the trainer, "Can you front this for me?" The trainer, against her better judgment, tries to do it. The credit card doesn't go through on her shit too. So then the company was like, "Okay, it must be something on her system." So they let her go. She flies back to the States and shit. She's homeless as fuck. She has no money. She tries to stay with the trainer. The trainer lets her stay a couple of nights. Then the trainer is like, "Nah, this so weird." So then the trainer kicks out. She's saying she's homeless and shit. So they find out. This is where all comes to my rambling comes together. So the girl's name isn't even Ava Delaney. I forgot what it was. It's like Anna some shit, right? What she did was she got a loan from CTI Bank for like, I forgot how much it was, but what she did was she got a loan. It was like she was trying to get a loan for $500,000, but instead they gave her a loan for $100,000. So she's just been living off that $100,000 for, you know what I'm saying, ever, and then using other people to, like, you know what I'm saying, get her by and shit. Eventually she gets caught and she goes to jail, so she's in jail right now. But that's in a nutshell, that's the Annna Delvey story of a girl who somehow infiltrated like the world's most richest people and went to jail for it.
I'm gonna be real with you, that was awful and boring.
Yeah, I had my notes. If I had my notes, it would have been a lot better. But yeah, that's a nutshell. You gotta look it up for yourself, because you'd be reading shit like, what the like, how do people just
I have absolutely no interest in looking it up. You have ruined that. You have ruined it. That just lets me know white people are stupid,
bruh. But that's the whole kicker about it. It's like these supposed to be the countries and the world's richest people, and they letting the girl who broke as fuck just rip them off. It's not like she ripping off poor people. She ripping off rich niggas.
Yeah, but all the stuff just sounds stupid. Like, hey, I'm at the airport.
And niggas was letting her do it.
Can you put this taxi on your credit card? No, nigga.
Bro, niggas is letting her do it.
Unless you had called, if you called me the day before to be like, hey, can you pick me up from the airport? Okay, I'll do that. That's not a problem. Bro. Oh, put this cab on your credit card. No,
bruh.
I'll tell you no in a minute.
She was sleeping rent free on people's couches and shit. What? Promising to pay them rent.
Well, that's just
never come through with the rent. She was renting private jets. You only have like, stupid. And she only had like 100,000.
Stupid. I need you to tell your ex-girlfriend to quit her job at the local grocery store.
I need you to mind
every time I go in that hole to buy motherfucking Smart Water, personal lubricants, and fucking toothpaste, she be in that hole. And I refuse to make eye contact because I'm forever taking the low road and I'm a piece of shit. So I need you to tell her to quit her job. At the grocery store, so I can go in that hole and make terrible food decisions without people looking at me. When I'm in that hole to buy 28 different Chobani Flip yogurts at once, okay, I don't need anybody I know to be looking at me.
It's not like you go to her fucking her whatever. Her
I specifically inconvenience myself just to avoid making contact. Bruh. So I need you to tell her to quit her job.
Bro, how am I supposed to do that? I don't even walk by her no more.
Well, I don't care. I need it done tomorrow.
Tell her to quit.
Who the fuck is Bethnal Green Girls?
Oh, that's stupid. We can skip that.
If you say "wow" 3 times in the mirror, Owen Wilson appears.
We can skip that. Oh, you're stupid.
I started listening to I listened to all my podcasts. I usually run out on Wednesday just waiting for like the rest of like the Wednesday recorded podcasts. So I started listening to like the Wedding Crashers, and I was like, if you say "wow" 3 times in the mirror, what the fuck is this you put on here? Because I definitely did not type that.
Where is Katy Perry shoes racist or just
no, the very next thing that gave.
behind? Oh wait, I was thinking if a person buys you a gift with the money that they giving you, is it really a gift? Oh wait, I said it wrong. If a person buys you a gift with the money you've given them, is that truly a gift?
It depends how the money is given to them.
Just straight cash.
Depends how the money is. If it's like, oh, it's your birthday, here's $20, and then they're like, hey, I bought you a new extra flash card. Well, yeah, it's a gift because you were just it's not like they borrow. Now, if they borrow $100 from you and then buy you an $80 gift, then that's not a gift.
I was thinking if I give you money, you turn around and spend it on me, then that's just not a gift. Any type, like even birthday money, all that stuff.
That is a very Seinfeld question. that's literally.
Let's skip that. You know how I feel about Seinfeld.
That was literally something that would happen. That would literally be a whole episode on Seinfeld. I'm pretty sure that is an episode where it's like, oh, I gave you. No, that's if anything, that's a Curb Your Enthusiasm. No, it's Seinfeld, but Curb Your Enthusiasm had a series of stuff about it because it's like, Larry backed into a dude's car, into his Lincoln, broke the light. So he writes him a check to fix it. But then they go to like a Jewish restaurant and they see that the dude still hadn't fixed his car. And dude's like, well, it's my money. I'll use it for whatever I want. And then they find out that he bought like his like super his like super religious daughter a boob job. So then he's like, so he's going up to the plastic surgeon like, you know I pay for those, right? It's like, no, fuck you.
Hey, look, if a nigga give you money to fix some shit and you don't get it fixed, don't come back. I'd be like, I gave you the money to fix your shit. You don't fix your shit, that's your problem.
The thing was, he was mad that the dude actually didn't use the money to get it fixed. Get his car fixed. He still had the broken light.
That's
and then somebody gave him money to fix something. And he was like, "No, I'm gonna
poison."
He was using it to pay off his bookie because he kept losing bets. Oh man, allergies killing us.
I know.
I had the idea from the last podcast that we should do the baseball Furies except with Astros jerseys.
You've had that idea like 2 years ago.
I stand by it.
That's why I said last time. I was like, I thought we were gonna be baseball Furies. You literally said that shit 2 years ago.
I stand by it. It's a brilliant idea. Just go to Astros game and then just get like the jerseys. The jerseys just say baseball Furies on the back.
Oh, that'd
and then
be
we
dope.
wear face paint.
Yeah.
And
we gotta wear wigs, or we gonna be like the black baseball Furies.
We could wear Jerry curl and Afro wigs. Why not? I wear Jerry curl wig.
I did, bro.
I had a thought about the Warriors too. So when Cyrus had the meeting, right?
Conspiracy theory time.
It was basically your nine delegates from each gang, but the police were on it like immediately. Like while he was talking, the police were showing up. He just so happened to be murdered. So I wonder if Cyrus actually, since he was the leader of the Rips, and they were pretty much the largest gang or the top gang, I wonder if he actually had the idea to like have this fake summit, have this fake summit, have all these gang leaders come, and then work with the police to get them all arrested to like just straight up destabilize everything and then take shit over. Because here's my thing, that when he was shot and then everybody just start taking off running, and then they could hear the police sirens. None of the riffs were like taking off running. They were all just standing in that center circle, just pointing people in directions and shit. Like none of them were like, no, we need to get the fuck out of here too. It was just like, go that way, go that way. If you go back and watch the movie, they had no sense of urgency. So I think they plotted to have the gangs. This is just a theory. Like, they plotted to have, like, the gangs arrested or at least, like, beat up by the cops. And then it's like, okay, nah, everything's just out of whack. All these leaders are down. We're going to start spreading out our turf.
I mean, but they the biggest gang in the city. They wouldn't really need to, you know what I'm saying?
No, but if everybody else is on some other shit, it's like, no, we're the top gang. It's either us or you. Like, what you gonna do? You don't even have leadership. I'm the leader now.
But that's what I'm saying. They the biggest gang. Look at the.
But gangs weren't that, like, you didn't have that big of like control. Like, you didn't have all of Harlem. You had like 40 gangs in Harlem, and everybody just had like three square blocks or some shit.
But I'm just saying, like, if they wanted to roll niggas for their turf, they could have just marched in, told the niggas get down or lay down. And what you gonna do when there's like 50 niggas versus 60 y'all?
3 gangs combine to form one and be like, no, you can't come into fucking Jamaica, Queens like that.
And I'm still gonna roll you niggas. I'm the biggest gang in the city. I'm still gonna roll you niggas.
Not necessarily. You don't know.
He said he was a big nigga. Had a whole little compound.
I mean, he was saying that, but how
the nigga had a whole compound where niggas was training in martial arts.
He was doing the whole dictator speech, and what he did was just say, just like
he kind of was
just give you concrete numbers to hold on to make you feel something. There's no telling how much of that math was real.
True. The only part I remember from this speech is the Van Cortlandt Rangers. I don't know why I like that part. The Van Cortlandt Rangers.
Me either, because you didn't even say you would join them.
I don't like it. I just like the way you said that. But that's kind of shady. If the nigga didn't get shot, he probably was gonna have them niggas taken down because they was coming.
Yeah, the cops were just on their way, creeping up.
He get shot.
Also, another theory is that the second in command, Masai, might have had the the renegades to kill Cyrus, and then he take over because he took over that night
immediately.
He took over. That was one night, and he was already just ready to step up and handle shit.
That's crazy.
He might have had them do it, and then that's why at the end, they didn't even bother like saying anything. I mean, like a person came to him and said that it was him. So that's why when they got to the Warriors, they were just like, all right, get out of here. We're going to handle this. Like, because he needed to kill him. Or else the dude was going to be like, no, he hired me to do it. It's his fault.
That's good. My nigga Walter done solved the fucking mystery.
Well, only the first theory is my idea. The second one I heard. I also had to ship my laptop in. So my fucking last Friday, that hoe was working. Nothing wrong with it.
The new one?
Yeah. Then Saturday, something happened where the battery stopped working, so you couldn't use it unless it was plugged in.
Yeah.
And so I had to ship that hoe in. I'm sad.
Why'd you just buy a new battery?
Because it's
special battery.
Yeah, it's not like a regular laptop. Well, I don't know if it's. I wouldn't be comfortable trying to crack it open. It's not like this hoe where it's like, oh, the battery don't work. Well, let me crack it because I have a second one. Like that's the main one.
Oh, so it's like
I think
an Apple phone. You have to actually crack it open and get to the battery and shit.
Well, I don't know about like trying to buy another Razer battery. It's like I'd rather just ship it to them.
And you got the warranty. Fuck it.
Yeah, and I got it. I just got it in November, so it's like fucking battery's not working. Battery fucked up. But it's a refurb, so it's not like it was brand new.
I don't buy refurbished shit.
It was like $400 cheaper, so fuck that. And then they immediately came out. They immediately came out with a new one, like right after that. Right after I got it, like a month and a half after I got it.
Nah, I still want to fucking buy the refurbished one. Nah, I'm just weird about refurbished shit. Ever since I bought that one iPhone, that one iPod from GameStop,
bought it from GameStop. The problem was that it was from GameStop.
I know, but I'm always suspicious of refurbished stuff now. Like I can't do it. I be like, cause my luck, nigga, my shit break all the time. Brand new shit, I get break. So
you just manhandle everything.
I don't bro. I get the shit the next day.
You break everything.
I get the shit the next day. Like sometimes I get shit. The shit don't come with all the right tool. Like I bought a over the door hanger for my shoes. Motherfucker that didn't have like 2 screws in it. Like, nigga, what? I just got it off the shelf. I have the worst luck when buying shit.
You break everything.
I have the worst luck when buying shit, bro. I'll buy some shit and the shit just break the next day. Like, I won't even use it. It's like, oh, I turned it off. It just stopped working on me for no reason. Just like, oh, I guess I can't use this now. Oh, well.
I remember you had your Xbox with the fucking projector, and you had it sitting on the floor next to you, and then you knocked the Xbox over and ruined your GTA 4 disc.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I had to go buy a new one.
I remember that shit. You just break everything.
I don't break everything.
You're ham-fisted. Was Shaka a popular name in like the 60s and 70s? I feel like there's like 4 Shakas, and they're all probably like over 40 at least. Shaka Khan, Shaka Zulu, Shaka Smart.
I mean, if you just wanted to sound like you were from Africa, you was just like, oh, let me change my name to Shaka. I remember there's a kid on my little brother's football team. His name was Shaka Sterling.
Let's see, SHA Shaka name. Shaka is an African baby name, the name of the Zulu tribe leader, sometimes compared to Attila the Hun. Shaka shaped an amalgamation of tribes into the Great Zulu Nation in the early 19th century. Well, there goes that. I have a lot of random thoughts. I got a fax from a doctor the other day, and the doctor writes their 9s as lowercase g's, and it annoyed me so much. Like they write the 9, but like then they hook the bottom, so it looks like a G. I'd
have punched him in his face.
That was so annoying. I was like, why would you do that? That's just fucking stupid.
Now you just being extra with it. Like, come on, bro. You went through years of medical training. I know you had to write papers and shit. This is really how you write
a 9?
It was like,
and then it was like in the phone and fax number, there was like several 9s. I just had to look at a bunch of them hoes. Shit made me so bad.
Doctors died. I can't do it.
And did Coca-Cola sponsor the Waterboy movie?
Probably.
Because they really went after Gatorade in that hoe. And Gatorade is a good product.
Ain't Gatorade owned by Coca-Cola, though?
I think Coca-Cola has Powerade. I think Gatorade was its own company.
Oh.
Let me see.
Water sucks. It really sucks.
Whoa,
Gatorade.
It's the Gatorade company. Gatorade is currently manufactured by PepsiCo.
Wow, Pepsi fucking them up. I know Coke hate that shit. Is a Pepsi okay? No, nigga. Can I get a Gatorade? Is Powerade okay? No, nigga.
Yeah, because Coca-Cola is Powerade. And it came way after. And really, how many people are, I only know like maybe 3 people who would choose Powerade over a Gatorade.
Yeah, look, don't sleep. Powerade got some good flavors.
I wouldn't know because I'm not buying that shit. I'm buying Gatorade.
Bro, Powerade got some good, especially when they be on sale for like 25 cents.
I wouldn't know.
Buy a shitload of them hoes. That fruity purple strawberry shit. Yeah, that's my shit.
No, I'm buying Gatorade.
That's
I'm going
my
safe.
Shit.
Let me know when Powerade has a giant canned tub of powdered Powerade that you can just put in water, because I can readily find Gatorade. Like
it always be like lemon. Ew. I used to hate that shit. It used to just be lemon, electric lemon all the goddamn time. Every color, it's either orange, purple, or it's gonna be lemon. Most of the time, it's probably gonna be purple or lemon. And oh man,
I used to keep the Glacier Blue from where was I getting it? Oh, the Kroger's on OST. I used to get it from that hoe and just put it in a Gatorade bottle, like a Gatorade squeeze bottle. So they take it to the gym, and then if you don't clean it out every time you use it, that hoe grow
cakes and shit.
No, the hoe grow fungus in it, and you gotta like scrub it out. So it's like,
why we drinking this shit?
It's like you'll use it like 3 days in a row, and then there'll be like a Thursday, okay, I can't hoop on Thursday to play volleyball, and then on Friday I'll just forget to bring it, and then it'd be like, okay, it's next Sunday, I'm gonna go get some shots. So I was like, oh, I have not cleaned this in 4 days.
Just fucking
shit growing in it.
Yeah.
It keeps happening. That's why I just don't use the hell anymore.
Yeah.
Nah, it's Gatorade. I'm not buying Powerade. Fuck that shit. I don't. Maybe there's like, I know my dad used to buy Powerades because
they cheap.
I don't know. Maybe he could get them cheaper because CVS, and they had like the wide opening, so like when you go like hunting, you can pee in them and shit. and then my homeboy John, for some reason one day, well, he might have been bullshit because he always bullshits on Twitter. He was like, "Nah, Powerade superior." I was like, "Nah, nigga, Gatorade. Fuck out of here."
A bottle is like more ergonomically fit for your hand. And
why do you need an ergonomic bottle? You just
know.
drinking that hoe. You don't need ergonomics. Just to hold a bottle and drink it.
Remember the old Gatorade commercials where they used to sweat Gatorade?
Those were dope. I think that was a dope idea.
Everybody wanted to do that shit.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah, the neon colors and shit. Remember the Serena one?
It's a very simple thing, and I just found it so cool,
bruh. It was amazing. Speaking of Serena,
I can't think of any Powerade commercial.
Did you see the picture Serena put up?
No.
You didn't see the picture Serena put up?
No. Dog, I be doing stuff. Like I finally watched. Oh,
that nigga! I thought you were gonna say I finally watched. That's what I expected to come out of your mouth. When you say I be doing. I
finally watched. I watched Isle of Dogs the other day.
Is it good? I kind of don't want to watch it.
Is it? You know what I'm gonna say it's good because it's definitely entertaining. It's good. It's strange as hell, but it's good. I'm really getting into pottery, bitch. That's not what that shit was about. Bent over at the waist, nigga. Bruh, fuck out of here.
Wearing a leopard fucking
leopard tight shirt
and then some booty cutters,
some Daisy Dukes. Get the thirst trapping like a motherfucker. It worked, but still.
And she know niggas like it. I'm finna follow Serena. I don't know why I ain't follow her. I'm just gonna follow her.
Bent over at the waist, ass pointed towards the camera. I'm finally getting into pottery, nigga. So fuck out of here. Isle of Dogs is good. It's weird, but it's good. I don't know. Isle of Dogs seems like an idea that a Pixar movie should be versus a stop motion. And then I watched.
Look weird.
I finally watched. Well, it's because it's stop motion, so it's like more oral, something, not clamation. It's stop motion, but it's very well done. Nah, it was a part. So I'm not even gonna spoil it, but they're basically on like an abandoned island where they dump trash, and then there's like a dog food. There's like a factory, and so they're on like a. I want to call it zip. They're on like a line that has like the hanging buckets or whatever. I guess for trash where you know the trash is in it and then it could dump out the bottom. So they're all riding in that to get from one side of the island to the other, but then it splits in half. So like one part of the group is in one, the other part of the group is in another, another. And so, the funny part is that like it was like a group of 5 dogs, and then but 4 of them were owned and one of them was a stray. So they'd be like they'll try to say something or like listen to the human. It's like he's not our master. It's like we're all, and then the stray would be like we're all our own masters. Let's put it to the vote. And it'd be like a 4-1 vote every single time. And then so they yelling across to each other like, "Hey, meet us here." It's like, "Hey, we didn't agree to that. You're not the leader." It's like, let's put it to a vote. All of them have to agree to go ahead. It's like 4-1.
Put it to the human. He's not our master.
So then
we're our own masters.
So then they go to the factory or like the trash plant, and the whole time like, oh shit, they gonna die. Like, oh my god, they're gonna die. And then they just like never go back to them for like 20 minutes. I'm like, god damn, like bro, like they just gonna let them die. And then they finally cut back to them at the factory, and they're just like riding past all the shit that would kill them, like compacting like scrunch arms and like molten fire and shit. And they're like, wow, well, if this factory was actually working, we would have been dead by now. That shit was so funny.
I guess I'm gonna have to watch it then. It's made by what's his face?
Wes Anderson.
Yeah.
And then they finally catch back up to him, and the stray dog is like, "Hey, jump!" It's like they're all burnt from like a fire in the factory, and like the human gave the stray dog like a whole bath and shit. And so then like they are over him, and they get to a bridge. He's like, "Hurry up and jump down!" It's like, why do we have to? It's like, why are you telling us to jump down? It's like, hurry up and jump down. It's like, let's put it to a vote. All in favor of staying up here. That shit was so funny.
Put it to a vote.
That shit was funny. It's a good movie. It's weird as hell, but it's a good movie. And then I saw bro, you gotta see The Oath. That movie is fucking hilarious. That's a really good movie. That flew under the radar, but that's a good movie.
Shit, I just watched Widows the other night.
What'd you think?
Okay, let me just say this. What's her name? I just lost my train of thought on the actress's name.
Talk about Viola.
Viola Davis was amazing in it.
Yeah,
she's always amazing.
Looks so good in that movie.
That being said, the story was fucking stupid. I just knew that nigga wasn't dead, and then he comes back to life, and I just like, okay, and then just the way it just ends. I don't know if I said this on the podcast, but the pacing was weird. Like, it's so weird.
It went so fast, so early.
And then and then the way it jumped around and shit, it's just like,
it went really fast, really quickly. It was like he's dead, and then like 15 minutes later, fucking Brian Tyree Henry is like walking her apartment like, I need my motherfucking money. It's
my
like
$2 million. I'm just like, how the fuck is she supposed to get you $2 million?
Like
nigga?
3 days after this nigga's dead.
You give him a month to get $2 million. It didn't take you a month to get $2 million fucking dollars.
That shit happened. So I was like, what the hell? And then she's like, all right, well, we got to do the next robbery. It's like, what the fuck?
What, like, that's your logical conclusion.
She just resolved to do that shit immediately.
Not leave town, but let's do the next rob. Not leave town for, like, you don't even have to really leave town. You can just leave the general area and you'll be fine.
That shit, she got to that point so fast.
Bruh.
That shit was weird.
And then they actually committed it, and I thought all shit was gonna break loose, and one of them was gonna if not all of them was gonna die. But you was right. The running girl was fine as fuck in that movie.
Yeah,
she was beautiful.
She was fucking swole,
bruh. She was thick and fine. I was just like, damn. Shorty was banging. Her and old girl who owned the shop too.
What's her name? She's from the Fast and Furious.
I hope she in the next Black Panther movie because Shorty was fine.
Nah, I'm cool on that. You talking about the black chick?
Yeah, the black chick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she's English.
I guess I have to tolerate the accent.
Well, they're just good actors. They're good actors. They keep taking the roles. Yeah. And Daniel, I know you were satisfied with how he died.
Who?
Daniel Kaluuya.
I kind of wasn't. That's kind of a cheap ass way for him to go.
I think
it was dope that they were the one who did it.
That was so weird. It's like yeah, we made it out the robbery. We ended up getting that dude killed, but whatever. Fuck it, he was racist anyway.
Yeah, fuck him.
We're in the car. It's like, oh shit, he already knew we was doing the robbery. And now he has the car. It's like, what?
How did he fucking know?
Because he was following him.
Oh yeah,
that was the thing. He was keeping a really close eye on him.
Another question.
And
nigga just doing his own dirty work. Like he ain't sending niggas out after. I guess if you need somebody to do it yourself.
Well, he was the enforcer and shit. So why?
But why
bring extra people? He only had to worry about one person. Hey, I'm in the car now. All right. Y'all get out the car. I'm driving off.
Bruh.
He had him, but then they come back and they ram him from behind, and then he crashes into a barrier. And then
he get for not wearing the seatbelt.
I was like, okay. I was like, what the fuck? That was a lame death.
That was a terrible death.
Like he had this whole cold-blooded scene where it's like, yeah, spit the raps, and it just claps one.
That wasn't even the coldest scene. The coldest scene was when the nigga was in the nigga apartment and he was just like, what did he say? He said some shit. He's like, tell me what a book is. Tell me what a journal is. He's like, I don't know. She ain't got no journal. It's like, oh, okay. And then the nigga just walks away, turns up the TV, and they just proceed to whoop this nigga's ass.
But he claps the dude that was rapping, and then the other dude was like,
You was a cool kid, right?
That was the cool kid?
That was a cool kid.
It didn't even dawn on me.
That's Mikey Rocks and Chuck English, yeah.
It didn't even dawn on me.
Yeah.
I was like, why are they beatboxing? Why are they beatboxing loudly in like a locker room?
I didn't even see the part where they got. I didn't see the beginning where they were shooting at him. I didn't know.
Well, you couldn't see him. You just because you were in the van
the whole time.
Yeah, when they were driving off, you just see them shooting like off in the distance. Like, wow, they're really far away. They're not gonna catch him.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna catch him. But only thing that reaffirmed my thought that the next Wolverine is, oh boy, they got shot.
Who?
Did you see Punisher?
No, I haven't watched it.
The dude in the car who got shot.
Oh,
the one who was beating this girl.
Oh, the dude who plays Punisher. He should be the next Wolverine.
He's gonna be the next Wolverine. I put my money on it. He's gonna be the next Wolverine. He's so good. Like, he's about Wolverine size. He's already pretty swole. He has the. If he just grows a beard, you know what I'm saying? He can be Wolverine.
Mm.
He's gonna be the next Wolverine. He needs to be the next Wolverine.
I have no.
I'm not gonna stop till I get him to be the next Wolverine.
I have no response to that.
But yeah, that movie is so weird. Like Viola Davis is great in it. Daniel Kaluuya's great in it.
It's just the pacing was weird.
It's just a terrible story. The same with I watched Proud Mary after that. Well, half of it. Same scenario. All these great actors. The story is just shit. And the pacing is terrible.
I heard Proud Mary wasn't good.
It's not.
But it's like, why would you put out that movie? They didn't even want to like advertise it. But it's like, why would you have that movie made and then be like, oh no, this is not good? It's like, you should have just stopped it at the jump. This probably wasn't even a good idea to begin with.
It really is, because then I guess I never made it all the way through it, but they never explained.
I wanted to see it, but I just haven't come to do it.
No. It's not a great movie.
Nah, you gotta see The Oath though. That movie's fucking.
I'm gonna have to look at it.
That movie's fucking stupid. Well, it's not stupid, but it's like, what the hell? Because like, The Oath is like, I guess like a politician wanted people to sign like an oath of loyalty to the United States, and it was basically like dividing the country, because it was like, well, if you don't have to sign it if you're American, but it's like, if you do sign it, you're saying that you love America and you get perks for signing it. But like, the dude was married to Tiffany Haddish and they had a daughter, and it was like, the deadline was the day after Thanksgiving. And like, he's just so obsessed with it that he's like constantly watching the news and constantly looking at articles, and then he's like berating people for signing it and shit. But then like, his family comes in, basically all of them have signed it. And he's just angry and shit.
White?
He's white. Tiffany Haddish and their daughter are like the only two people, because it's his family that comes over for Thanksgiving. And he's wilding really hard, and then it just takes a super far left turn. And then it's like, what the fuck is going on? And it's funny because if you think of Tiffany Haddish, you think of like, you know, like loud and hood and you know cussing and all that. Yeah. Bro, she was so chill in that movie, the whole fucking movie. She was just like,
was she good acting in it?
Okay. It was good. As far as I'm concerned, it was good. Like every time he be wilding, she'd be like, like he was, she was like supportive and shit. He was like, at one point he was wilding, and she was like, okay, so you're not gonna turn on the news for the rest of the day, all right? He's like, come on, but it's like, no, you're not gonna turn on the news for the rest of the day. He's like, you know, you're right. And then at another point, like, his brother's girlfriend, who he doesn't like, and he can't remember her name, and then he got into it because she said that like she said that her coworker hit her with their car. But then she said the last name was Asian, and she kind of said it in a way with a little disdain. And then he got upset at that, and then And then he's trying to say that, you know, white people cause more accidents than any other, including Asian people. She was like, oh, I got a FaceTime call from my parents when they go in the other room. I don't even remember if that was the same part. And then they go in the room. He's like, oh, okay, what about the call? She's like, no. I just wanted to get you out of there. He's like, you know what? You're the best. She was so down. Complete 180 from how she did Girls Trip. Like Girls Trip, she was loud and kind of crass and, you know, a little raunchy. And in this movie, she's just like, yeah, you know, I'm just doing whatever, you know,
I do to get through this.
She was just like she was basically like so his character was the dude who was just all loud and cussing and fussing. Like they went out to eat, and then there's this old guy yelling at these two young people because they were saying they didn't want to sign it, and he's like screaming and cussing at them. And he's just cussing at like the husband is dropping F-bombs at everybody else, and then she just turns to the daughter. She's like, "Oh, so what did you learn at school this week? Oh, y'all watch this movie? Okay, what happened in it? Oh, you like sharks?" It's like, wow, this is so unexpected. She's calm as shit.
From fucking
Girls Trip and all the videos with Kevin Hart where they just acting, you know, wacky and shit.
Like asshole, yeah.
But that movie's good. That movie's so good. It's a good watch.
Yes, I'm gonna have to check it out now. It's like your third time mentioning it.
Cause that hoe was funny. I'm gonna tell you something. I can't keep up with the white people I dislike anymore.
It's so many. It keeps growing.
It's too many. I'm only gonna concentrate on the white people I like the white dudes from The Ringer, especially handsome Robert Mays. Who else? Jim Carrey. Motherfucking Andy Samberg, Will Ferrell, the Wilson brothers,
Leonardo DiCaprio.
I kind of don't care about Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, I'm indifferent. I'm indifferent to him. I don't care. I mean, I love Inception. I even bought the DVD just to watch it again, and then lost the DVD.
Inception.
I know for a fact I bought that hoe because I went all the way to Fry's to get that hoe.
Are you sure you bought it, or are you sure you didn't think about buying it?
I know for a fact I bought it because we were big on DVDs in 2009.
Let me get my jokes off, nigga.
We were big on DVDs before 2012. Who else? Dirk Nowinski.
Idea that you accepted. That you bought the
Brent Barry and John Barry. Marv Albert. I like Marv Albert.
Don't even know who that is.
The NBA announcer.
Oh. David. What's the NBA basketball commissioner's name? David Sterling, David Silverman, something like that.
Is Adam Silverman? David Stern was the previous one. I don't care about commissioners. I'm indifferent to that. I mean, he did a good job. I'd say that. David Stern is a fucking gangster. They be asking that nigga about shit like Michael Jordan and shit, or like the fucking 84 draft or 85 draft, I think that was, where the Knicks got the first pick, and people would think either the envelope was frozen, so he knew to pull that one first, or there was a fold in the corner. And then when people be asking him about shit, he's like, "Yeah, I know where the bodies are buried." It's like, what
does that mean?
Why did you find that word choice necessary?
Now you just making niggas want to fucking
fuck.
Yeah. Well, come on, if you worried about the 89 whatever picks of.
I'm just saying. Yeah, just saying.
The 80s. Get over it. Get over it, my nigga.
He needed to make sure that New York had a superstar. Let's just say that. Who else? I don't know. Mike D'Antoni. I can't even keep up with the white people I do like anymore. Who else? I can't think of anybody. Oh, is it Amy Schumer or Amy Poehler?
Amy Poehler.
Okay, Amy Poehler. Who's Amy Schumer?
Amy Schumer is the one that stole Bill Cosby jokes.
What?
Amy Schumer. Wait, yeah, Amy Schumer is the one who who's Amy Schumer?
The thin lip blonde one.
Yeah.
Okay, nah, fuck her. Yeah. Amy Poehler.
Amy Poehler.
It's probably not even Amy Poehler.
No, it's Amy Poehler.
Are we sure?
Yeah.
Amy P-O. Okay.
From Parks and Recs.
Okay, Amy Poehler. Who's the lady from Ghostbusters and shit?
Kate McKinnon.
Yeah, Kate McKinnon.
Or Melissa.
Yeah, Melissa McCarthy.
I like both of them. Kate McKinnon and Melissa McCarthy.
Is Melissa McCarthy though.
Kate McKinnon's funny too. I love Kate McKinnon.
I have no idea who this is.
Niggas loving white women. Funny.
Emma Stone. Are we?
I love Emma Stone. I will forever love Emma Stone.
Emma Stone is safe. I'm gonna leave it at that. Why do? Oh, and never mind. Forget
ScarJo?
No. She did Ghost in the Shell.
Oh yeah.
Forever tainted in my eye.
Yeah. Why she do Ghost? Why she do that one movie where she was in Korea killing Korea people and then turn around and do Ghost in the Shell? Like niggas was like.
She did a movie where she was in Korea.
Yeah, she I forgot what the movie was called. It was Morgan Freeman was in it.
You know, it's safe for me to say that I don't think I've seen a ScarJo movie other than a Marvel movie.
See, I mean, shit, that's the only thing she's acted in the last few fucking years, decade or two.
Scar.
I can't think of nothing outside of Marvel movies.
Let's check her IMDb.
That one weird ass movie.
You know what? Looking at this picture, she's tolerable as a white woman. I'm not like ugh.
Melina Kunis.
I'm gonna ignore that. Damn, she got a bunch of movies. Okay. She was in Home Alone 3.
As what?
Molly Pruitt. Was that the mom? Was she the
Fuck
mom?
if I know.
She might have been the mom. Well, I gotta watch Home Alone 3 today.
No, you don't.
I gotta watch Home Alone 3 today. She was in 8-Legged Freaks. I remember watching that.
The Spider movie?
Yeah.
With oh boy.
She was in The Island. What's The Island? I don't remember what that is.
Ain't that a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio? No, I'm thinking of something else.
That's Shutter Island.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Shutter Island.
A man living in a futuristic sterile colony begins to question his circumscribed existence when his friend is chosen to go to the island, the last uncontaminated place on Earth. Nope. Black Dahlia. The Prestige. She was in The Prestige. He's just not that into you. And
I know that one.
And then it's Iron Man 2, We Bought a Zoo, Avengers, She was in Hitchcock? Was she his lover in Hitchcock?
Nah, she was.
Oh no. I'm thinking Hancock. No.
It's Hitchcock.
No. What's the Will Smith movie?
Hancock.
Okay, I'm thinking it was that.
Oh, we thinking of Hitch. No. Yeah.
No, I'm thinking of the superhero.
No, you thinking
movie.
that you mixing the one Hitch movie he did with
No, that's not what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Hitchcock is Hancock.
Yeah, Hancock.
But Hitchcock is something else. I haven't seen it.
Oh, but he has another movie called Hitch too.
Yeah, I know about Hitch, but she wasn't in. She did Iron Man 2, and then she did a bunch of other movies. And then she did Lucy.
Lucy, that's Lucy. That's a movie.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
And then it's Avengers Age of Ultron. Ghost in the Shell, Rough Night. She was nutmegging Isle of Dogs. Avengers.
Is she gonna be in the next few like Marvel decades?
There's a Black Widow movie in pre-production.
Not gonna lie, I don't want to see that.
I don't care. What the fuck? It's too late for that. She needs to be a different agent. You know, I can't remember why do we dislike Taylor Swift.
There's a bunch of things. She lied on Kanye West.
Well, it's Kanye West now, so now I just don't care.
No. It's just before. Like when they said when Kanye West went on stage and shit, and they have now it's saying that Kanye told her he was gonna come on stage or some shit like that, and or she forgave him. That's what it was. She forgave him privately, but then kept it going, in front of the public eye and shit. What else does she do? She sues her fans on Etsy for making materials of her and shit like that, like buttons and posters. I guess she sues her fans.
Oh, basically stuff of her.
Yeah.
That's not her
Like,
merch.
yeah.
She's
from Philadelphia.
We're gonna do that, so,
Yeah,
I can't knock her for that.
No. She's from Philadelphia, but she sings country music. Well, she came out singing country music. Don't know how that works.
Well, she liked country music.
Don't nobody in Philadelphia like country music.
You don't know. Maybe they moved north.
Nobody
Maybe
in
like her
Philadelphia
parents
likes
moved
country
north.
music.
I mean, motherfuckers from I had a joke there and I don't got it anymore.
What else? What else is Taylor Swift?
But see, none of this stuff I care about. Like, I don't care that she was singing country music because I don't care about country music. So that's like means nothing to me.
Got the horses in the back. Sorry,
that doesn't even annoy me. It's just like, oh well, she's another white girl singing country music.
Her fans are pretty annoying.
That's not a knock on her.
True.
If you
oh no,
if you
the
don't
racism thing.
What racism thing?
When she was she's like when it came out that a lot of white supremacists supported Taylor Swift and shit, and they had a time when Taylor Swift could have been like, I don't support white supremacy and nothing like that. And she didn't say shit about it. Like, it came out that white supremacists completely support Taylor Swift like 100%.
Yeah, a fucking a blonde hair white woman singing country and pop. What the fuck else they gonna like?
But then there's an opportunity for her to be like, I don't really support white supremacy, and she was just like silent about it. And then when people called her out about it, she went on to sue them and cease and desist them niggas and shit like that. So
okay, that's pretty shitty action. But that doesn't make me hate Taylor Swift. It just lets me know she's a piece of shit.
I think that's about it. That's my reasons. Even though I kind of still do like some of her music, I'm just saying. Like, Shake It Off still kind of hard. Oh yeah, and the cultural appropriation thing. And Shake It Off, I forgot about that.
Oh, didn't she have the twerking and shit?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah,
now
she had the finger waves and
okay,
the
now
big
I remember
bamboo earrings and shit.
Now I remember.
Yeah.
And then the flat back with like the high waisted shorts and them hoes go up like 4 feet. Okay, now I remember.
Yeah.
Now I remember. Okay. But I'm a little bit past that because like you tried it and it sucked and we made fun of you for like 3 years.
Yeah.
And
she ain't really been on like that in a minute, so. Like, when the last time you heard of a Taylor Swift song just blowing the fuck up?
Nigga, I've never heard of a Taylor Swift song blowing the fuck up.
I mean, other than Shake It Off. Shake It Off was everywhere. Don't lie.
I've never heard it.
You never heard Shake It Off?
How Shake It Off
You
goes.
are a lucky person because every commercial, every fucking...
I don't watch TV.
Everything was Shake It Off, Shake It Off. Every ad, all that shit was Shake It Off, Shake It Off.
Never. I just saw like pictures on something. But I stopped watching TV like 4 years. Like, no. Been out of school almost like 7 years ago.
Damn.
I've watched a very minimal regular TV. Almost none. The Katy Perry shoes.
Did you see them?
I saw that after the Gucci thing. My question is it like was it like a Nike signature shoe where it's like the athlete comes in and they make decision, or it's just like, hey, Katy Perry sponsored by this brand. This brand decided to make a racing shoe.
No, it's Nike. Katy Perry
went in to make that hoe?
I think so. They said it was Katy Perry's shoe. And even if it wasn't, I know you gotta have some kind of say in your shoes being made, and you put the like.
Why you go to songs? Katy Perry shoes.
I feel bad for Katy Perry because she used to be hot, and now she's kind of like she's trying to grab a vine somewhere, some shit like that. Her music's not as popping no more. She not as popping no more. You feel me? Katy Perry's cooled off.
I'm looking at this.
Still got them titties though.
Made shoes that evoke blackface. The Washington Post says she's been accused of racially insensitive fashion before.
She also one of those who did the whole using black people as accessories thing too.
Part of a collection that was released last summer in 9 different colorways. So black, blue, gold, graphite, lead, nude, pink, red, silver. Modern art, a nod to modern art and surrealism.
Okay, that shit look ugly as fuck. Sorry about that.
Where her defense is that there was a black shoe, but there were also 8 other colors of the same shoe.
Yeah, that's why I said it's not racist. It's just incredibly ugly and stupid. Like you could have changed the colors of the lips on the black shoe just to avoid. That's just to avoid it. But that shoe,
I think it was racist and stupid, but it was too stupid to be intentionally racist.
Yeah,
it's just stupid.
It's just incredibly stupid. Them shoes look ugly as fuck, bro. like you put a Mr. Potato Head on some shoes and thought, oh, yo, girls are gonna buy this joint. Them girls ain't gonna buy that ugly ass shit. Where they even wear that shit at? Like, it's supposed to be something you wear outside, or is it just something you just wear in the house like it's slippers? Like, the fuck?
I mean, it's just like all these other shoes that are coming out that are like big and ugly and stupid looking, but they cost fucking $150 and $300, and it's like these big ass like if 2K made a copy, if 2K put a 90s shoe into their game and then somebody immediately made a 3D render of the shoe that was in the game, that's what them shits be looking like nowadays.
Blocky and ugly. I want that shit.
Now, I'm not paying $300 for this stupid ass shoe.
Did you see I was about to say Kawhi Leonard shoes?
No, I just saw like a picture where it just said Kawhi Leonard.
Why do Bellas do that nigga like that? I hope they offer that nigga a lot of money, because goddamn,
I think they're trying to stay on like the boring tip. Like that's kind of like the
that's his whole style.
Yeah, like the it's like, you know, this is him. It's just plain. Plain
Times New Roman.
Plain. He's a plain guy. He drives a fucking what the fuck he drives? Is either a Bronco or a fucking he drives like a Tahoe from like 97 that he had before had in high school. He almost never wears jewelry. You never catch him partying. He doesn't smile.
No. Like, cuz it's so weird, bro. Like
he bought a sports car and never drives it.
Bro, cuz it's so weird, bro.
Who, Kawhi?
Kawhi Leonard is so weird, bro.
Kawhi is just a regular ass nigga.
No,
he
not. Because regular ass niggas would be doing crazy shit.
No,
like,
that's the point.
If you was having money, nigga, this whole room would just be dedicated to shoes.
No, why? That's stupid.
This whole room would be dedicated.
I don't even like shoes anymore. I can buy whatever shoes I want nowadays. I just don't even care. He's just Kawhi just wants to hoop. That's it. He wants to hoop. He wants to be left alone. That's the only two things.
Well, like we said, a nigga just sits into a room until it's time for him to go hoop. He comes back home and sits down, waits for him time to go hoop again.
Yeah, that's all he wants to do. Matter of fact, after they had gotten eliminated one year, it was a picture of him like 2 weeks later in like the mall, and he's just wearing like a t-shirt and shorts and slides, like extra regular ass dude.
I mean, that's what I would do.
He was dressed like me. Dressed like me, except he was in Spurs gear, and he probably and his hair was like only half braided or some shit. Like the nigga just went to go get some shit from the mall. He probably was like, oh shit,
I gotta get my hair retouched.
And niggas was like, oh shit.
Kawhi, do you have any?
And it was like, oh shit, I left all my socks back in my mom's house. I gotta go to Foot Locker and buy more.
I gotta go to Foot Locker and buy more Foot Locker socks. They have a sale right now.
I got the Pozo sale. Let me go get like
2 for $10. Yeah. Kawhi, do you want any more socks? Nah, like, I don't need no socks. You want some new shoes? Nah, I have two pairs of shoes at home. I'm fine.
He'll give a shit. That nigga just does his thing.
Oh, this is a very nice sweater. This is a very nice sweater.
The funniest thing was like, the funniest thing was like, I forgot to ask him some question at his press conference. He was like, I can't even answer that right now. I don't even know you. and he was like, I'm a funny guy. I like to have fun. It's like, no, nobody who's actually funny says they're a funny guy. Go on. Just say you're a boring person. You like doing boring shit. It's okay. I'm bored as hell. I do absolutely nothing.
Definitely. I am the same way. I need to go to see if that store's still open, actually.
Oh, yeah. So I bought 3 Four Locos. The watermelon is absolute garbage. It's the worst tasting thing I've ever had. And I bought red and gold. So I'm gonna find out what the most tastes like.
Why are you drinking Four Locos?
You know what? Only because,
Nigga, you're close to 30. Why are you drinking Four Locos?
Because I've never had one. So I was like, fuck it. Let me see where these hoes at. I'm gonna have one. Why not? I didn't even drink the whole thing. I just poured it in a Gatorade bottle because I was ashamed of myself.
But over here drinking liquid cocaine is just like, oh, it's just something to try.
They're not even that poppin'. They just taste bad now.
Yeah. I remember back in the day, somebody was like, oh, I drank 4 of them. And he died. I was just like...
Yeah, I never even touched one when they were popping.
I had one. I had absolutely one on ice.
I realized why college students was trying to buy them hoes. They only like $3.
They're basically a 40 in a can.
But they're only like $3.
Yeah.
Them hoes cheap as fuck.
If that. Shit, back in the day, it's probably a lot cheaper.
They're probably like $2.
Yeah. Fucking the same price as Arizona.
I would just bought Arizonas. That's what we used to do.
Mix them up.
My friend's homeboy worked for like Dr. Pepper, so we would just give him like $20 to get like a 30 pack, like a 30 pack of Arizonas, where it's like the whole thing that you would cut open to put on the shelf. We just get a whole pack from him. And we would just put them hoes under our beds. Like, oh, well, we go ahead and crack out one of my Arizonas.
Throw it in the fridge or some shit.
Yeah, just put that hoe in the freezer for like 3 minutes. Had a whole chill.
Yep, that's college in a nutshell. Four Locos. I'll pass. I need to get up in the morning tomorrow.
I don't remember who it was. I was like, well, fuck, it's All-Star Weekend. Let me see where I can find one of these hoes. Because it was funny because Jeremy from Achievement Hunter had started buying them. And I was like, damn, Four Locos. And then randomly, like 2 other people on Twitter was like, dang, I just seen Four Locos in the store. I wonder if I should get one. Like that shit happened all at once. I was like, well, this is weird. This is very convenient. So I like, fuck it. It's All-Star Weekend.
You say that shit like we had All-Star Weekend.
Might as well try one.
Technically, it's President's Day weekend.
I have nothing else to do.
It's President's Day weekend. It just happens to fall on All-Star Weekend.
And also, I fucking went to a Rockets game last week, and the shit was cool. It said we fucking lost.
Yeah.
Oh, and it was this. Oh man, it was this fucking light skinned dude married to a. You know, I'm not even gonna go there. It was this white dude with his family. Well, it's a light skinned dude with his family. And it was like the only person in the whole section that was cheering for the Thunder and shit. And then the niggas, and then they fucking won because the Rockets just like let them rain threes in the third quarter. Like we was blowing them out. It was like a 20-point game at half. And then let them come all the way back by just like turning the ball over and letting them just drop
whatever.
Threes. They hit like 8 threes in the fucking quarter. It was so annoying.
That sounds about Houston-y.
And then lost the game by like 2 and shit. It was like, God damn it. And then this motherfucker gets to celebrate.
Looking to get his ass whipped.
Should have gave him
noogie.
Throw a drink on him or some shit. Nah, it's too much work. Just take the L in grace. Because Paul George had like 44. So the nigga,
he was balling the fuck out.
Nigga was kicking ass.
Mm.
Oh well, life goes on.
Yep.
Close us out.
Yo. If you like what you hear, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Leave us 5 stars on everything. Rate us and shit, please. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at Space City Bros Podcast. Space City Bros, excuse me. Facebook at Space City Bros. Facebook at Space City Bros Podcast. Instagram at Space City Brothers. If you want to think about supporting us more, how about donate to our Patreon? We're on Spotify now, so if you like listening to podcasts on Spotify, fuck with us. And that's it. Anything else? We out.